Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. I pray all is well with you and that Yah is blessing your life. I'm back today to continue the conversation from yesterday that I ended abruptly. Um, so I was telling this the events as far as I understand them, and sometimes as I'm talking, it's almost like I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. And I had to talk to Yah, I had to cut the video off, talk to Yah, and Yah was like, listen, just speak it. Don't worry about how it sounds or if anybody understands it. He said that what is understood does not need to be explained. The people that need to hear this story, these types of videos, they're gonna understand just fine. You can't worry about who might come across this video and not understand nothing you talking about because it's not going to be for them. So praise Yah for that. Then too, I'm new at this. I don't spend any time talking to anybody about any of the things that I'm sharing on this platform. This is all brand new to me. It doesn't feel familiar, it's not comfortable, I'm stretching myself. It's a lot going on internally as I'm trying to put this stuff out there and translating it from what I know and understand to come out. That that's foreign to me, but I just got to keep going. That's the whole point. So praise the name of Yah. I left off talking about my first husband going to prison. So I was married 3 times. The first time that young man he ended up going to prison. Then I got married to somebody who turned out to be a narcissist. Was married to him 4 years. I actually left my hometown to go live where he's from. And after the 4-year marriage ended, it ended ugly. I'll get into that maybe not in this video, but in another video. But then, but before I continue, I'm going to let you all know that before my first husband went to prison, I wrote a certificate of divorce from him. Like I was discussing in the last video, due to a bunch of witchcraft. I'm not totally basing his actions and his ways and all that on the witchcraft, but that had a lot to do with it. And so he was just doing things that I couldn't be a part of because I was trying to follow Yah at this point. You know what I mean? When, I was sold out for Yah and he was just a hindrance. And I was like, well, no, if it come down between you and Yah, I'm going to choose Yah every day. But anyway, so I wrote him that divorce and he ended up going to prison. Okay. And we hadn't talked in many years. Like I said, a couple of years later, I got married to somebody who turned out to be a narcissist. Was married to them for 4 years. But right before I left the second husband, the first husband reached out to me. He, wanted me to know that he came out of prison and he was doing really good. He had a business and he, was doing him. And I was like, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? Because last time, we was in conversation or whatever around each other, you weren't doing too good. And I'm proud that you're doing you, and I'm glad. And so that was the last time I talked to him. But when I came back to my hometown after divorcing my second husband, a little bit after I got back and had got myself established, me and my children, um, Yah was telling me that even though this last marriage wasn't the marriage for you, it still helped you to understand who you are, what you're here to do, etc., etc. I still have marriage for you. That's still a part of your life. It's gonna be for you. Marriage is for you. It's just you chose him, and that wasn't my choice for you. So he let me know that he, still wanted marriage for me. So, but it wasn't somebody, from what I understand, from what he was telling me, it's not somebody new. It's somebody that you've already had a relationship with. And it wasn't all that great, but I need you to, try again with this person. So I'm thinking it's the first husband. I'm like, well, okay, we could try that again. Turns out it wasn't the first husband. It wasn't the first husband. The first husband, by the time I found out who it actually was, he had already passed away. He passed away a month after I got back to my hometown. He passed away on May 30th. Keep that in mind. May 30th, 2021, the first husband passed away from complications in a surgery. Anyway, so when I found out it wasn't him, I found out who it actually was that Yah was telling me that he wanted me to patch things up with and marry. That was the husband that just recently passed away. Now, this husband, if you watched any of the previous videos, he passed away on May 31st, 2024. Did you hear what I said? I said the first husband passed away on May 30th, 2021. The third husband passed away on May 31st, 2024. Now, this is Yah revealing these things to me. I didn't make that up. There are no coincidences. And the reason why I even brought that up is because of the spirit spouse I said that may even still be. I thought, all the fasting and praying and all, I thought. So that's the third husband, but the second husband that died. Now, the narcissist, he don't count. He don't count in no way. Because he was sent on assignment to destroy me, but wasn't able to. Praise Yah. Wasn't able to do what he was sent to do. But the two, the first and the third one, they actually were for me. But it was witchcraft in that first marriage. It was witchcraft in the third. When I told you about his mama, I told you about the third husband's mama. She's a witch. Through and through. I have no doubts about that at all. But he had it on his side. I got it on my side. And so, Yah's just showing that through the witchcraft, through the spirit spouse, the mermaid and the marine kingdom surrounding. I mean, it's just a whole lot that needs to be exposed. All of this stuff was going on in the background, unbeknownst to me, because I don't know this stuff go on. You mean what? The mermaids and the marine kingdom and the witchcraft? I didn't know it was a whole witch in my family my whole entire life. I'm just now coming to the realization that It's been a lot. Told you I spent the last year living in my car. And I'm going to start talking about how I ended up there. It's what you call it? What's the with this the limited snippets, the series of unfortunate events leading up to. It's been a lot, and y'all had to pull me to himself. I had to leave everything and everybody. I mean everything and everybody to be alone with him in a car for 4 whole seasons, so he can explain these things to me. And try me. I've been in the furnace. I don't know how many times by now. In the past year, I ain't even talking about what happened before I left everything and everybody. But this past year, oh, I've been in the fire many times. Over and over. He want to see himself reflected. He want to see his image reflected in me. And praise y'all. Excuse me. So I wanted to clean that last video up. I ended it abruptly. I be doubting myself, like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, I said, just speak, darling. You make plenty sense to the right people. They know what you're talking about. And that's all you need to be concerned with. And not only that, all you need to be concerned with is just doing what I tell you to do, which is speak. Speak your truth, babe. Don't matter who like it, don't like it, know what you're talking about, no, don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't matter. Just speak your truth. Your truth is going to hit the right people in the right way at the right time. Praise Yah. Now this video is about 12 minutes. Okay, praise the name of Yah. I don't want it to be too long, but I'll be back because it's a lot. I'm telling you now, it's a lot. And we gonna get through it. Praise Yah. And so that's the end of my video for today. I pray all is well with everyone. Yah continues to bless you, strengthen you, and keep your mind stayed on him. Stay in his word. Stay in prayer. Anoint yourself. Anoint your house. Anoint your families. Because it's a lot going on around you. So much going on around you, child. I'm trying to tell you. So do that. Be blessed always and forever in the Master's name. Praise Yah. Shalom.